Hi, I'm Dave Smith here in Amsterdam for ADE, stopping at Interface Magazine to give a quick overview of my new product, the Prophet 12 keyboard. The Prophet 12 is somewhat unique. Well, it's very unique. There's nothing like it out there. The concept here is to take our analog synthesis, like in the Prophet 08, to the next level. We don't want to just keep doing the same thing over and over. We want to do something new. So what we did here is we started with a new architecture. We have 4 oscillators per voice plus a sub-oscillator. So you have a lot of power to start with right off the bat. And it's got all the standard shapes. You have sine waves and square waves and pulse waves and triangle waves. But we also put in 12 wave shapes which have different sounds. And what's cool about it is we have this new knob called Shape Mod, which lets you go back and forth and mix between 3 of the different wave shapes. So it actually gives you almost infinite number of shapes to start with. And you have 4 of those, so you get to mix as much of those as you want. There's FM, you could frequency modulate them, you could sync them, you could add them all together. So it's just very powerful. Now, we did this digitally. We determined that regular analog oscillators just weren't precise enough to do all the things we wanted to be able to do, so we have digital oscillators. And we spent a lot of time on them, and I think they sound really good. The other cool thing about having a digital oscillators is we were able to add this character section, which is also digital, and it gives you control for girth, which is like a low-end boost. Not just a boost, does a little extra magic in the top, and the same in the high end, which is the air control. But then we also have a drive, which is kind of a soft tape type overdrive, which is really nice. And we have a bit hack that can trash the sound quite a bit, as well as a decimation control. So the idea is you can make the sound as pure as you want, or you can completely trash it. It's kind of fun to be able to have complete control through that full range. From there on, the signal path is all analog. We have our standard 4-pole, 2-pole, fully resonant, low-pass filter. We also have a high-pass filter that's resonant. After that, again, this is all analog. And then you have the VCA. And then we had some new features. These are sort of borrowed from the Poly Evolver keyboard. We have tuned feedback, which is a lot of fun to play with. It just adds a little depth to the sound and allows you to do a lot of different things. And it's fun because it'll do something a little different on each sound. So there's a little bit of almost randomness, which is kind of fun. And then we also have a quad delay. There's 4-tap delay with feedback, and each what's cool about this is it's individual per voice, so you do a lot of really cool synchronous things with that. We have 4 envelopes per voice, 1 for the low pass, 1 for the VCA, and then 2 more that you can assign to anything. We have 4 LFOs that can be assigned to everything, and a very deep modulation matrix where you could assign one thing to another. And it's very easy. If I want to decide mod wheel, I just press this and hit mod wheel, then I put the destination and turn the frequency, and then mod wheel will go to LFO frequency. There's 16 slots in the modulation matrix, so you can do quite a bit with that. And it runs at audio rates. You could actually take the audio oscillators and route them to filters or to delay times or whatever, and it can go up to audio speeds, which is pretty cool. The control voltages internally are actually running that fast. We have an arpeggiator, we have a stereo analog distortion unit at the end, we have playlists, we have 400 sounds, and we have 400 user sounds plus 400 factory sounds. We have these sliders that we took from the Tempest that allow you to give you a lot of extra control beyond just the wheels. So it's just a very complete product. You can stack the sounds, you can split the sounds, just a lot of different ways of playing it. So roughly that's what the Prophet 12 is. I could play a few different sounds. Just